Howdy all. Welcome to another episode of Boundless Adventures Australia. I'm Baldy. We are travelling Australia full time in our Crusader caravan. We last left you guys at Coffin Bay, and we've had a few changes since then. So, what's this video about today? Well, firstly, we'll get into the good stuff, show you where we've been, what we've been up to. And then we'll talk about a few things that's gone wrong during those times. And then we will follow it up with a bit of an overview of our van and how it's set up now and the things that we've changed and just some things that we enjoy with our setup. I guess for us, trying to find the easiest way to be able to set up when we get to a place, trying to reduce the time that you take doing the things that you have to do, so setups and all that sort of stuff, and just even with the car going off-road and stuff like that. So I've got a few things I want to show you, but yeah, let's get into the good stuff. Let's show you where we've been. So kicking off, we finished up at Coffin Bay. We were parked up at the back of Nan's house. We moved on to Elliston. So Elliston, what can I say about Elliston? Well, it's a beautiful park. We stayed at the caravan park, which is just on the main road, not the one in town. Very relaxed guy. Cool little park to go to. Park's amazing, but the weather we had there wasn't the greatest. It was cold. It was windy. It was foggy. We had a couple of days where the fog didn't lift till after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But we didn't do very good with the fishing. But we did spend a bit of time going around and looking at different places. So I'll chuck some videos up now of all the different places that we went to, and you can see some of the beautiful spots along that coast. right, so there's some of the cool places that we've been to. I thought I would drop into just some of the things that we've had go wrong during that time. The first thing, when we were at Elliston, one night we were actually getting ready to jump on a meeting with our online business, and the Phoenix was just about to have a shower, and he said the water was cold, so wasn't too sure what was going on, and then realised that the power wasn't connected to the van anymore. So we tried fault finding, pretty much, which is what you do when the electrical stuff's not working. I noticed that the van's RCD had tripped, and also the power point at the caravan park had tripped. So I went and flicked both of them back on, and they wouldn't come back on. So I turned off the hot water service, went and turned all the power back on, and it came back on. I tried flicking the electric switch on the hot water service, and it tripped the power again. So done a little bit of calling around, tried different PowerPoint on the in the caravan park, and come to the conclusion that the element had blown in our hot water service. Now we have a gas electric, so we're able to use the hot water service on gas, which is what we're still doing. We have it booked in for a warranty fix. But yeah, there was just one of those things. Like it's a brand new van. We only picked it up in October last year, 2023. So a little frustrating to have something like that go, but it is what it is. Can't do much about it. So we're just dealing with it until we can get it fixed under warranty. We also have had some other things in the van. So the power points. So we have a few power points like that one just here. We've got a few of them where one side doesn't work. So not really sure why. It's and some of them are a bit glitchy. Some don't seem to work. So when we get the warranty work done, we're getting that fixed as well. We brought a brand new coffee machine. So we brought a Smeg coffee machine. It's a little smaller than the large DeLonghi one that we had previously. It was to make it fit better in the van, just so we had a bit more space. When we were at Port Broughton, it stopped working. So
it worked, it just didn't heat up.
Yeah, it worked, but it just wouldn't heat up. It just continually cycled to heat up. Luckily enough, we were able to swap that over at Harvey Norman at Port Pirie. So we did a quick trip up the road. They were very lovely, and so was Smeg. They were very helpful, and they got it changed out with it as quickly as possible. So
within an hour.
Yeah, within an hour we had a new coffee machine. So we are very grateful to everybody that helped with that. We also had the battery in the Ranger go. We knew it was going out. We had a few moments along the time where it actually wouldn't start, the car wouldn't start. I've got a high-tech jump pack, and that thing's just saved us every morning. Starts the car straight away, and then it seemed to work fine, but it just kept gradually getting worse and worse. So while we were here at Port Taunton, we organised the battery through a place at Millerton. Yeah, Millerton. Yeah, Century battery changed over, and we were able to dispose of the other battery at the Yorke Town Recycling Centre. So we got $5 back for that. I also woke up one morning with a flat tyre. It ended up just being the valve stem that was cracked. So $20 back into Minleton and to the Dunlop Tyre Centre there, and they fixed it up straight away. Within 20 minutes, they had it fixed. $20, it was perfect. So back to all 5 tyres good, including the spare. So the other thing that we've been having a little issue with, our son Phoenix brought a phone online. So we brought a refurbished iPhone 12. He'd saved all his money up, and we had actually ordered it when we were in North Shields, and then it got lost in the mail. So it's been an ordeal dealing with them, to the point where we've been quite frustrated with it, because they told us that we'd picked the phone up and they told us a heap of shit that wasn't true. And then it finally ended up at North Shields this week, and we are on the Yorke Peninsula. So that's like a 7.5 hour drive. to just get over there to pick it up. Luckily, my sister lives in Lincoln, so we've had her go and pick it up. We'll get it passed through family till we can go and catch up with them. But I don't know. We've ordered quite a bit of stuff online and had it delivered to the caravan parks or somebody who lives close by, and everything's worked out quite well while I've been traveling. This is the first one that we've had a real issue with, and yeah, we probably never order from them again because it was the Coles Best Buys, and it hasn't been fun. But we're nearly there with it, and Phoenix will have his phone soon. So, all right, I will chuck up a few photos now of some stuff that we have here in the van that we actually couldn't live without, things that we're really glad that we put on the van, and things that we use all the time. So I'll chuck those photos up, and then I'll jump back on here and we'll have a little chat about them. So check these out. Alright guys, so there's some of the things that we love that we brought with us. The first one's the iTech charger, portable charger. We actually used it quite a bit over the last few months because the car had been gone flat a few times. I've charged that thing, I think once when I first got it, and I've had it for a good 6 months and it's still at 100% charge. So it doesn't use much power out of it. I believe it's the 3000 watt one. But don't quote me on that. The other thing is the Teflon induction cooker. Now we have our cooker in that inside the van here. We have like a hot plate, electric hot plate in here. But a lot of the time we like cooking outside, and that Teflon cooker works a treat. You just set it up with the power point outside, and we can cook out there, and that way your van doesn't stink out, and that when you're cooking really smelly foods. The other thing was the barbecue, the Ziggy barbecue, and the little table, the lifetime table. I actually had the legs that come with the Ziggy, or I brought them separately, but I found them a pain in the ass to keep putting them on and off all the time. And that little table, it literally just fits on it, but it's like perfect, and it's easy to put up, set up and that, and take down. The other thing that we got on the van was the airbag suspension with the little remote. Now, all of yous who have used leveling ramps and stuff like that, it's a pain in the ass. Airbags are a godsend. Like, we pull up, within 10 minutes, our van is level. And even if we get everything set up and then somebody feels like the van's tilting one way or whatever, put the legs up again, just mess around with the airbags. There's no driving backwards and forwards and rehooking the car up or anything like that. Like, it is so much easier and definitely worth the money. Starlink, we use Starlink all the time, pretty much for our business, for doing this stuff, for Phoenix so he can still have social stuff and playing his games and bits and pieces. We have a PS5 with us, so he likes to get on there and talk with his friends back home. So Starlink is amazing. And the pole that we brought to set it up, it's out of the way, it's secure, the box outside, like it is definitely worth the money. And we can't we can't say that it's good enough. Like, we can't say how much is good enough. Like, it's so good. And the last thing, which is really simple, but the screw and pegs, So I've had some different types of screw and pegs. These ones I've found so far to be the best ones by far. They're alloy, and also if they don't screw all the way into the ground, the top, the little orange bit threads down to the ground and holds it. So that way, yes, you have a bit of the peg sticking out the ground, but it's still usable. The orange awning straps from Gear, well, we use those ones for our privacy screen, and they're really quick to set up. So you basically screw your pegs in and then slide your privacy screen in, and then all you're doing is putting one to the peg and one to the privacy screen, and it's an elastic band. So far they've worked a treat, very happy with them. And the last one is those little yellow straps. They're actually our awning straps, so they're just basically like a little strap, like a pull tight strap. They're so simple compared to the rope ones that I used to have. And yeah, they go around the barrel really neatly in that as well. So pretty much that's just some of the things. There is other things that I'll bring up in future videos, of things that we've glad that we got and that we sort of can't live without. Obviously the coffee machine's number one. We should have said that straight away. But yeah, it's one of those things, like you start realizing that you use things over and over and over again. We use the Ziggy pretty much every day. We use the Starlink every day. We use the airbags every time we set up. The jump starter pack is more something in case you get stuck, but I would hate to be stuck somewhere and have a flat battery in the car and not be able to start it. So that is a must for us. We're always setting up the awning and we're setting up the privacy screen. So trying to simplify that with the pegs and the straps and the awning straps from Gear, and the induction cooker, just so you don't need to have a gas cooker outside. Like I've got the Ziggy for that, for the gas cooker. The induction cooker is just for you want to cook something like curry or whatever, and you just want to put it on a pot and slow cook it outside. It works perfect for that. So all right guys, thank you. Appreciate everybody that is following us, subscribing to us, and liking and commenting. Please, if you haven't, please do so. The more people we get to subscribe, the more it helps us build our dream, and we can show you how we are living in our van full time. So thank you again, much love, and we'll catch you on the next one.